Happy Halloween. In this episode, I'm going to read you a spooky story. It's your job to decide. Can children see something that adults cannot? Welcome to the ELM Report, the slow English podcast where I cover recent news and stories in slow English to help you improve your listening and vocabulary. Try listening all the way to the end to see how much you can understand. After the story, I will summarize some key English words and phrases to help you learn. Alright, let's get into this week's true story. Jeff, a resident of Dayton, Ohio, that's in the United States of America, was driving with his 3-year-old son, Miles, in the back seat when they passed by a modest cemetery decorated with only flowers and small plaques. It basically looked like a giant garden, Jeff explained. According to Jeff, as they drove by, his toddler, who'd been happily singing, abruptly stopped, pointed to the cemetery, and exclaimed, "Look at all those people." Jeff turned to look, but didn't see anyone. Confused, he asked Miles what he was talking about. "All of those people over there," his son replied. "There sure are a lot of grandmas." Jeff said chills ran down his spine as he asked his son what the people were doing. "They're all standing there, looking down at the grass," Miles said. Completely unsettled by the conversation, Jeff sped up and drove home. Later that same day, he says his young son was watching TV when he turned to Jeff and said, "You know, they weren't alive." Thinking Miles was referring to the cartoon on TV, Jeff asked what he meant. "Those people we saw, they were all paused," his son replied. "I don't know if my kid has the sixth sense," Jeff said, "or if he just has a wild imagination." What do you think? Do you think this story is true or not? It's very creative for a 3-year-old to make something like that up. For me, when I read these kind of stories that involve children, it's especially scary because just how creative are these very young children? Or are they seeing something that we as adults cannot see? Quiz time. I will ask you a question. I want you to put your answer down in the comments. After a short moment, I will reveal the answer. How did the conversation make Jeff feel? A. Excited. B. Chilly. C. Thrilled. Or D. Unsettled. Quickly put your answer in the comments. The answer is D. Unsettled. Let's look at some of the vocabulary and phrases used in this story. Once you memorize these words, you can go back and listen to the story again to see if you can understand even more. Modest. Modest. Modest means simple or small. It's not large or fancy. It's very modest. They passed by a modest cemetery. This means it was a small cemetery, nothing big, nothing fancy, a small cemetery. They passed by a modest cemetery. Abruptly. Abruptly. This means something very sudden or something suddenly happened without any warning. His toddler abruptly stopped singing. The toddler was singing in the back of the car, yeah, and suddenly stopped, abruptly. Exclaimed, said something loudly or with a strong feeling. He exclaimed, "Look at all those people." Think of this little mark here. This is an exclamation point. Usually it's used when someone exclaims something. He exclaimed, "Look at all those people." It's like the little boy was quite surprised at what he was seeing. There were so many people. It was a very sudden thing to see all these people. Quite difficult to just make this up, especially for a child. Chills ran down his spine. A sudden cold or scared feeling. Your spine is the bone that goes all the way down your back. And when you're scared, sometimes you feel like it's chills running down your spine, like a cold feeling goes down your back. You have the chills. Chills ran down his spine as he asked his son what the people were doing. He felt a little scared. Unsettled. Unsettled. Worried or disturbed. Not a calm feeling, the opposite. You feel like something's off. It feels weird. He was unsettled by the conversation. He was disturbed by the conversation. This was something weird for his son to say. Sixth sense, a special power to feel or know things that cannot be explained. You can feel spirits or sense that ghosts are around. These things cannot be explained, so it's called the sixth sense. But does it actually exist? Is it real? Who knows? I don't know if my kid has the sixth sense. He's questioning if his son is able to see or sense ghosts or spirits. Now, try listening to the story again and see if you can understand the whole thing. And let me know, what do you think? Do you think this story is real? Have you ever experienced anything strange or weird or unsettling? Let me know in the comments. Like the video if you learned something, and don't forget to subscribe for more slow English stories.